Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to the 2021 Spring Virtual User Group. My name is Tim Casey. I'm the Vice President of Customer Success here at Skyward. I want to kick off the Virtual User Group with a bang, and to do so, I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about migrations. I'll bet you didn't know that during its lifetime, an Arctic tern will migrate the equivalent of circling the Earth 60 times. And each spring, millions of sandhill cranes migrate to the Platte River Valley in Nebraska before embarking on a journey to their breeding grounds in Siberia, Alaska, and northern Canada. Finally, the annual wildebeest migration that crosses the crocodile-infested Mara River from the Serengeti has been called one of the greatest natural spectacles in the world. What the heck is going on with the teleprompter? This isn't my presentation. Sorry about that, everyone. Apparently there's been a bit of a mix-up with my notes. My plan was to talk about Skyward migrations, but this sounds an awful lot like the speech I've been helping my son Kellen with lately.
I know a lot of you are looking forward to making a transition to Cumulative. I'm happy to tell you the Skyward team has been putting together a migration center that will walk you through the steps and considerations you will need to move over to our new platform. Ugh, this is my dad's speech. You gotta be kidding me. Thanks a lot, Dad.
Okay, now that we have everything in order, let's try this again. In preparation for the transition to Cumulative, we've been hard at work developing the new Skyward Migration Center. In the next few minutes, I'd like to give you a sneak peek of what the Migration Center will look like and highlight a few key areas. First, we have the Migration Eligibility section. Here, you'll be able to log in using your Support Center credentials, and you'll be able to quickly identify if Cumulative is available in your state. Next, you'll move to the Considerations area. In this section, we've identified the top things you and your team will need to evaluate in terms of the functionality of the Cumulative product, as well as key areas to focus on when considering the timeline for your transition. Finally, the fit gap process is extremely important in your overall transition to Q. Our team of experts is working hard to identify features and functionality that are available for you and your organization to use. It's in this step where you'll be able to gauge the level of comfort you have with moving to the Cumulative platform, and you can track progress on the updates being made. So those are just a few examples of areas we're excited about in the Migration Center. Our team is planning for a phased rollout approach of this tool a bit later in 2021, so look for more updates from Skyward along the way, as well as more information when Cumulative is available in your state. Moving on a bit, it's now been over a year since the news of the pandemic disrupted all of our lives. While the majority of Skyward employees made the transition to work from home, our goal from the very beginning has been to deliver the technology and support you need to make sure all kids continue to learn, whether they're at school, at home, maybe a combination of the two. Within weeks of the pandemic, we began work on the development of our wellness screening tool to help keep schools safe and healthy. Since this self-screening survey was rolled out to our customers at no cost, more than 1,900 districts have used it, capturing more than 29 million screening records. This is just one example of the ways Skyward continually works with districts to deliver innovative solutions to the challenges all of us are facing. Another thing I'd like to talk about is our Product Ideas portal. This idea came about a while back to replace our traditional request for enhancement process. With the Product Ideas portal, it's easier than ever for you to share your ideas for improving SMS 2.0 or Cumulative directly with our product development team. In the past year especially, we've added a ton of enhancements to the software based on the ideas you've either shared or contributed to in the Product Ideas portal. For example, the Employee Management Year Change Indicator allows HR departments to make changes in the current year while also preparing for next year. You can now include attachments when updating your direct deposit information in Employee Access. In Cumulative, Health Office Visits now allows users to remain in the visit queue after the save, reducing the number of clicks needed to maintain the list of students. We've simplified the transfer grade process for teachers so they understand what and how to accomplish this. This closed at least 2 product ideas in one. MOI, which is short for Method of Instruction, has been added to the gradebook so teachers can see this information. We've added an auto-replenish food service funds feature for family and staff so they don't have to manually add money when the account gets low. Finally, teachers can now retain closed grading periods in their gradebooks through the end of the grace period, rather than losing the display as soon as the previous period is closed. The last thing I want to mention is our Skyward Insider newsletter. If you haven't subscribed to our newsletter yet, I strongly encourage you to do so. You'll get Skyward tips, tricks, and feature updates delivered right to your inbox once a month. To sign up, just visit www.skyward.com/subscribe. I think it's safe to say that we all hope we can get back to attending face-to-face events soon, so we can all reconnect with old acquaintances, make some new connections, and most importantly, learn how Skyward can continue to provide value for your community. Thank you so much for attending our spring virtual user group. We can't wait to see you soon.